Oh, hold on. We're live.
Fuck yeah.
Pizza is Bond. Session number 3. The hot box session. The Pizza Hut session.
Yeah. Pizza Hut. All right. That's some funny shit you sent me.
They did a study.
Well, England did a study, right? What the fuck is this? Is the Daily Mail?
Well, it was commissioned by Pizza Hut over the course of a few days with 5,000 participants.
All right. Yeah. New York style is the most popular way to enjoy a slice of pie.
That's what they say.
Yeah. It's not fucking news. Well, I guess deep dish is like a challenger, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I guess the question is, or the question that I kind of have is, like, what is New York style pizza? You know what I mean? I mean, isn't that just kind of a hand toss?
Yeah, and it's got a thin crust. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, that's traditional, you know?
yeah, it's like Connecticut style too. That
Yeah.
Overall, people indulge in pizza 3 times a month in the U.S., with North Dakota leading the way.
Yeah.
At 3.5 times per month. Okay. The average American consumes a staggering 288 slices every year, according to Pizza Hut.
Well, the math doesn't add up.
That's fucked. I mean, that's not staggering.
3.5 times a month. I mean, even if you do the whole pizza, 6 slices or even 8 or whatever, I don't know how that adds up to 288. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. That's just fucking weird.
But it said North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and then somebody was 4th or whatever. Yeah, but North Dakota, New York, Minnesota, Wisconsin.
Okie dokie. This is equivalent to 480 gallons or a large 6-person hot tub filled to the brim with delicious slices of dough and toppings. A fucking hot tub full of pizza.
Of dough. Yeah, I don't know how to parallel it. That's a transition that I'm not ready for.
Huh.
You could probably, being a man who makes pizza or whatever, that's probably something you can kind of a little more tangible for you, right?
Sure.
Huh. Otherwise, a hot tub full of pizza dough and sauce and shit.
That sounds fucking horrible. What the fuck? Sounds like fucking a new circle of hell.
Yeah, what's that? New Jersey or Jersey Snooki? Like, yeah, I just think of those guys getting in a hot tub.
Ugh, Jesus Christ, those fucking cunts. All right. Are they? Do they have like a new? Are they back? They have like a new fucking.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
How much Parmesan do you go through?
Probably about.
Like, do people really go off the rails with it, or what?
I'll say they go through about 3 shakers a night.
Well, so, in terms of hot tub, what is that?
Oh God, that's like. I'd say that's like a tall boy of beer.
3 shakers
on the side of the hot tub.
3 shakers. Now, is that a traditional shaker, like the old Pizza Hut spiraled glass?
I'd say it's about 6 ounces. So yeah, well, I'll say we'll go through about 18 ounces of parm a night. I don't know.
Are you giving them shakers, or are you guys giving them packets?
Shakers. They can go at that.
Shake away, huh?
Yeah, but sometimes homeless people come in and they you have to fucking stop them because they like take the lid off and just start like taking all of it, you know.
Well, there's raw dog it right down their mouth, probably, huh?
Yeah, they're fucking.
It's a means of huh?
Well, like I end up giving like homeless people slices for free, you know, and we have a lot of them here right now. So even in January, so yeah, I'll give them a slice, and then they just start fucking, taking the lids off of all the condiments and start loading up.
3 times a month.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
That just doesn't add up. I don't know. I don't know how they get 3 times a month with North Dakota leading 3.5 times. but yet the average person has 288 slices a year.
Also, I mean, Pizza Hut's all over this article. So, like, I mean, are they just talking about Pizza Hut? Like, is that just Pizza Hut stats? Like,
no, they paid for it.
All right. Yeah, I don't believe
Yeah.
that. That's not enough. People are apeshit for pizza.
I like Pizza Hut.
Oh yeah.
I'm not against it. I don't know, the pizza that shows up to our door, the family's happy. You know, I eat it. I'm like, well, I don't know. I guess I feel like same with Domino's. I mean, they have engineered a pretty good fucking pizza. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not bad.
I'm sure.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. It's not like, you know, I know, like, I remember, you know, there for a while, it's like, you know, you kind of have to hate McDonald's and Pizza Hut and think it's all bullshit, but I don't fucking know. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I don't care about that kind of hatred. That's whatever. That's snobby.
Yeah.
That's snobby hatred.
When's the last time you've had Pizza Hut?
30 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. And then whenever I think about Pizza Hut, I think about this guy that worked there. This guy named Sean. He was a junkie, and my best friend was a junkie too in his freshman year of college. And so this guy who worked at Pizza Hut named Sean would like stay in his dorm, and like they both shoot up. And he was always all fucked up in his Pizza Hut uniform, and he'd always bring free Pizza Hut. And he's dead now. But so whenever I see Pizza Hut, I always think Bobcat, because one time he was all fucked up. He passed out with like one eye half open, and there's pictures of it somewhere, like actual photographs, because there weren't any phones back then. But then he like woke up and started trying to climb the ceiling, and we were like, Sean, what are you doing? And he just looked at us and went like, Bobcat.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking Bobcat Goldthwait.
Maybe that's what he was thinking. Yeah. But but whenever I see
like Bobcat
Pizza Hut
climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Sean, he's dead. He died like a year later. But so whenever I see Pizza Hut, I think about him and Bobcat, and I think about where'd the cheese go.
Where'd the cheese go? I don't know.
Where'd the motherfucking cheese go at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
I fucking spent my whole day making pizza today. Well, making dough and shit.
Dough.
Making dough,
and then
making
how
sauce.
How long is the proofing process?
It takes.
Is it a 1 day, 24-hour proof?
No. Like I don't know. I just make it, and I don't leave it out to rise or anything like that. Because then if you don't use it, right away, by midweek it's just kind of like a swamp. It's a swamp of dough that you have to fucking navigate. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
By midweek, so okay, you just went 3 days. Is it so when you make a dough? Is it same day dough?
No, usually it's unless like somebody fucked up and didn't make any dough. Then yeah, the dough's usually like a day old.
Huh? And that's prime time dough.
Yeah, it's good. It's a day is the best, I think. It's more you can control it, Where like after a couple days, you kind of if somebody leaves it out too much, like there's some guys that just walk in the door and just take it all out of the fridge and just leave it out for like 6 hours, and then by the time I get to it, like a couple days later, it's just you can't fucking make shit with it, or you can, but it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Can you do the two-handed dough ball like at one time?
Sure.
I saw that on an episode of some beats some guy on YouTube who makes dough. I don't know if you've ever seen him. He's got a YouTube channel. He they let him into what's that called? Pepe's in New Haven, Connecticut. And he got to make a dough there, and then he got to make a dough in L.A. Like the guy who one of the mini Joe's Pizza in New York has the Joe's in L.A. and this guy was very proud of his double dough ball, prowess
Huh.
of doing two at once, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like to do it. One thing I want to try and do that I saw is I saw somebody, spinning the dough. I'm not a fan of like the whole throwing the dough in the air thing. That's just kind of
Sure.
like what's the point? It's just a recipe for disaster, really. You're just showing off. But
It's
I saw
unnecessary.
it's unnecessary, unless it helps you. I don't know. Anyway, but I saw one guy spinning dough on his finger like it was a basketball. But like he was spinning like a record on his finger
Huh.
with the dough, which looks fucking awesome. And I want to learn to do that for sure. I'll make all the fucking tips doing that in front of people.
I do remember growing up and seeing the guy make pizza, and he did throw it up, and it's a core memory. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of cool. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I still go to that pizza place.
Oh well, if there were little kids coming into where I work, I would do that. But
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
fucking drunk college kids, so I don't give a fuck what they think. I mean, they have the mentality of little kids. If I did do that shit, they definitely would be like, "Whoa,"
What is the most like prominent? Is it cheese? Is the most, or is it pepperoni?
Oh, yeah, pepperoni and the kale pesto, which
Shit!
which I know, like, yeah, some people are like it still happens, like people like jocks or frat guys, they're like, fucking sounds fucking gay, kale pesto.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just there's kale in it, but it's pesto. It's like pesto pizza. It's fucking delicious, and it's
Is
easy.
there a little bit of bacon in there to spruce it up?
No, but I mean, I make one with bacon. Like a sprinkled bacon bits
Is
on
there
top.
pine nuts in this pesto?
There
Or
is
does
not.
that blow the budget?
There is not.
Okay.
No, we make the pesto without pine nuts. It's fucking dope. And easy to make too. So that's good.
And that's with kale. Is it like kale, olive oil? What?
Yep, kale, olive oil, pesto. I mean not pesto. Fuck, there's a whole bunch of shit. I've never actually like cooked it. My boss cooks it, and then I spread it out and fuse it with some more olive oil and put it in a
That
mega
actually
blender.
does sound kind of freaking good.
Yeah, I mean maybe I'll send you a jar or something.
Ooh, wait.
Hey. Yeah, and then there's like the cheese thing. We get a lot of vegans, which I don't fucking understand at all.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, yeah.
Well, I'm just like, if you're vegan, or you're lactose, like if you choose to be vegan, then you choose not to eat pizza. That's just it. Okay, you don't get to eat pizza then if you don't want to eat cheese. Pizza is literally 50% cheese. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it especially in these parts in Minnesota, Wisconsin, it's a heavy layer. Like our leftover pizza in the fridge, it's actually kind of gross. It's like a half inch of like hard mozzarella cheese. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds kind of. Yeah.
It's not the greatest thing, but it's just what it is. But yeah.
But
I
and
don't know.
lactose intolerant people, like, well, that's just like, people have like peanut allergies. And that means they can't have Reese's peanut butter cups. They can't have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So if you're lactose intolerant, you're like them. You can't have pizza. Sorry, it's a bummer.
Yeah,
but you can have pizza on the last day of your life. How about that?
I kind of am, or at least I'm quite the flatulator. If I have a lot of dairy, and like when I eat pizza, it is. I mean, I'm filling up balloons that could lift a house. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking stop eating pizza. I mean, does the belly kind of twist and turn a little bit? Yeah, but I'm not gonna stop eating pizza. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, does the family like begging you to not eat pizza?
no, it doesn't matter. We make it fun. They can guess what kind of fart it's gonna be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna.
I mean, what kind of farts are there?
You know, the ones that say stop eating dairy, we hate you. Like, Jesus Christ. Like,
Okay, so the one is the stop eating dairy, we hate you. Another one is Jesus Christ.
yeah. And the other one is, it is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So,
Yeah. Wow. When we're done with this, I gotta bolt right back over there, and I'll be making pizza tonight.
okay.
A lot.
Huh. So pepperoni, kale. Are you guys a fan of like everything pizzas? Because like we are here, like we pepperoni, sausage, mushroom, green pepper, onion,
Yeah.
black olive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We do that shit.
Like that is it's a pretty common topping, like the everything deluxe. Yeah.
Yeah. There's one called the Gurg, which it's called the Gurg because this guy named Greg really likes it, but he's always hammered, and he says his name.
He's got his own pizza. What's on it?
Yeah, I know. It's pepperoni, sausage, green peppers, red onions, and garlic cloves.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
So that one's popular. The buffalo chicken bacon ranch, that's really popular. And that's literally.
What about you got a barbecue?
Yep, we got a barbecue chicken. It's barbecue chicken with bacon and red onions.
Yeah. There's one that has one where I live kind of close. I fucking love that thing. Like it is I eat it and I literally start swearing like fuck. It's just so good. Yeah. It's it's bobcatted up to the top of one of my favorite pizzas. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's wonderful. I mean, that's good. I'm glad you're happy.
Yeah.
Even though you get bloated or whatever.
It is what it is. I honestly, it's like if there's nobody around, I'm literally a tree in the woods as far as nobody hearing it. Like it really doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? I mean,
cool.
Yeah.
So, how was your weekend?
Pretty good. Kind of low key. Just I don't know. It looks like the temperatures are rising, so things are looking up.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's fucking cold here until today. Like I woke up this morning and went to work at like 8, and it was like 5 degrees out, and then by the time I got out, it was like 35.
Yeah. And it's looking to be like we're gonna high five like mid 40s, maybe even a 50, at least here.
Yeah. My dog's psyched. My dog's kind of stupid. Well, most dogs are stupid, but but she doesn't.
What's your dog's name?
Edie.
Edie. Ah, yes,
Yeah.
Edie.
Edie the dog. She doesn't learn, so she doesn't like wearing doggy boots either. So she wouldn't let me put on the boots. So I take her outside.
She shouldn't want to wear doggy boots. You know what I mean? I mean that's just
no, they suck. Yeah, I get it. But then she gets outside and she's like, "Oh, it's fucking cold out. This sucks." Then I have to like carry her home. Halfway through the walk, she's like, "This fucking blows. Let's go home." But I can't walk anymore because it's too cold. Like the ground is too cold for a little pause. So she starts like stepping all like
Yeah.
And then I look like it looks kind of weird me walking home carrying a dog, and people like stop and like, "Everything all right, dude?" Yeah.
That's when you just make up the most horrible story ever. Like,
yeah,
it's not looking good. It just shit itself.
Oh man.
There's something.
Yeah.
It must have had pizza and it's lactose intolerant.
Well, my dog is lactose intolerant.
See how I just made that not as bad and kind of funny? That was
yeah.
good.
No, man. Well, sometimes she does this shit where she just doesn't want to walk anymore, and she wants to smell cars going by, so she just stops. And she's a pit bull, so it's hard to get her to move.
Oh no, you got a pit bull?
Oh yeah. She's a half.
Careful, those are dangerous.
Oh no, she's English bulldog pit bull, so she like.
Okay.
She's like sweet, like she wouldn't hurt anything.
I love telling pit bull owners that their dogs are dangerous. Like, careful. And then they
They
just
get
put them right on their heels. And then they're all, not my dog. My dog's.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It depends on who's got the pit bull, you know?
Yeah.
Like one time I was walking her when I first
Every
got her.
pit bull owner loves their dog more than anything.
Oh, yeah, that's a
But
fucking
yet,
fact.
Google mauled pit bull owner.
Is that
And there's a few of them pop up.
Oh, yeah?
Pit bulls are like the Florida man of fucking the dog breed. It's not 100.
Well, these guys one time, they saw me walking her and they were like, hey, man, you should fight her.
What?
Yeah.
Like legitimate said that? Like for real?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're probably just teasing you.
No, they were fucking douchebags. You know, and I was like, oh, fuck off, you know. And they're like, oh, you don't do that shit? And I'm like, no. fucking assholes. But yeah, people like that own pit bulls, you know, and train them to be like assholes. Like whoever had this, she's a rescue, so they docked her ears to make her look mean, you know. So
yeah, but isn't that just a comment? Like, I always question, you know, like people who get like a rescue dog or whatever it is, and they're always like, you know, a dog is kind of timid at first, and they always blame it on being a rescue, and it's like, I guess I just have troubles believing that dog owners actually beat the shit out of their dogs. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't.
Oh, well.
I just kind of I just have troubles believing, especially the amount of dogs. It's like, maybe your dog's maybe just a little skittish. Like, maybe nobody actually beat it. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I mean, I've seen some fucked up shit. Like, yeah, I'll tell you this. Okay, yeah, like a few months ago, I just dog sat for this dog over the weekend, but a couple months ago, there's a lot of junkies in Burlington right now, and one of them was riding her bike by my house, and she was dragging a puppy like on her bike. Like there's like blood for like two blocks.
That sucks.
Yeah, and luckily,
what kind of junkie?
Man, they're
Is it a lot of meth or what's that, fentanyl, or is it?
It's kind of everything, and there's like tranks going around. So like there's like a lot of zombies. They've got like sores all over their bodies, and they groan a lot. They steal a lot of bikes. But yeah. So there's a big epidemic of bike thievery around here. But yeah, so they stopped this junkie girl from dragging this dog. This dog was all fucked up, and the dog like doesn't like it if you touch. It's fine now. It's like kind of a miracle, but doesn't like it if you like touch its head. You know, it still thinks you're gonna like smack it in the head.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's like little things. You know, like when I first got Edie, like I had a rolled up newspaper once, and she just freaked out. You know, and she like ran in the bathroom.
Wow.
Yeah.
You triggered.
Yeah, just little things, you know. But then there's like, you know, I've definitely seen dogs that just look scared shitless of everything, and you don't want those dogs.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of pizza is a dog's favorite.
I don't think dogs give a
Probably
shit.
sausage, huh?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I think they'll eat fucking anything. They're dogs.
Yeah. Dogs are the best.
I wouldn't. They are. I don't think pizza's probably good for a dog though.
Well, yeah, probably not. Probably not. But I don't think the dog would be mad about it.
No, probably not.
Got a big old crusty bone crust or whatever. The bones.
So, do you have a dog?
No, I don't.
No.
Just a couple of cats, Marshmallow and Cupcake.
How old are they?
A couple years, 3 years. They're young.
Oh,
we're looking at a full spread of happiness yet to come. It's been decided that they're just awesome cats. One of them, Marshmallow, fully fetches. Does rollovers. It's the greatest cat, and the other one is just a lug, and we love them both.
That's nice.
Yeah,
they get along.
Oh yeah, yep. It's actually it's such a great setup. It's so yeah. We like it a lot, and they like turkey. Cuppies does.
Oh yeah. Oh, you call it?
Yeah, like Cuppies can like as soon as you open the fridge, it's opportunity, a potential to get a little snacky snack of a little chunk of turkey, deli slice, or maybe two. And yeah,
Yeah, you let them have it.
yeah, sometimes, sometimes.
You don't want to spoil those fuckers.
Well, it, yeah. I mean, you try to. I don't know. Don't want to create too bad of habits, but nothing wrong with a little snacky snacks of turkey, right?
No, nothing. If anything, it'll make them
Yeah.
tired.
Oh, what's that called? Tryptophan?
I don't know.
What's that called?
I don't know.
Tryptophan or something. Sleepy. Yeah.
Yeah. So Wiener going on this big 40th anniversary tour.
Well, they're doing a yes. Well, they're doing what's chocolate and cheese? What's the increment of that?
That's 30 years ago.
Yeah, so 93, 23.
We're in 24 now.
Yeah, 24.
So 84 is when they met in their typewriting class.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, do they even like each other anymore?
No.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
No. Not really.
Yeah, we don't get any new albums or anything because they don't write music anymore. So
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna. I don't know. You never know. I mean, Mr. Drywitz said maybe,
yeah,
and he said he's maybe trying, and he's kind of laying little crumbs that lead them to each other like a big old noodle of spaghetti and Lady and the Tramp ending up sucking the same noodle or something. And then Dieter and Gina, and next thing you know, they're lips to lips making out, singing songs to each other's face or something like that.
Yeah.
But who knows? I mean, the disdain and it's just funny. But who knows? I think, I mean, obviously they get along to tour. I mean, they're cordial, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I just wondered, like Dinosaur.
And I guess I'm basing what I'm saying on from years ago or whatever, like nothing current. So, I mean, it changes. I mean, it's really no different. Like, I got a couple of really, really good friends, and it's like at least once a year, if not more, just, you kind of consider them, a dumbass fucktard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's no different than Gina and Diener, and they got a lot more on the fucking line. I mean, they're to try to be friends after. I mean, they're business partners, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's that whole thing, like the Beatles broke up, and I've always thought, the Beatles broke up because they grew up, and like, they knew each other when they were fucking like 14 years old. Like, I mean, can you imagine like hanging out with, somebody that you knew when you were 14 when you're like 30? You'd just be kind of like, hey, I want to move on. I want to get married.
Yeah.
Get out of my life for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like Ween kind of might be like that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they're kind of fucking stuck to each other. I mean, like it or not, it is what I mean.
Yeah, I think I feel like that's what they just that's what they had to get over is that we're stuck with each other. This is how we make our bread.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like, do you want to make money? Yes. All right, let's fucking get on stage. It's like, all right, fine.
Yeah, it's easy. We know these songs. We can play them.
Yeah, and I think it's gotten easier for them the last couple of years because I mean, Diener's sober.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
which I think
help. I think I don't know.
Probably helps a lot.
I think it does, and I hope it does, and I'd like to think that I always said that, when they broke up and Gina got sober, it's like the only way for Ween to really work again is for like truly work is in being able to make an album, is for Diener to get sober, and well, here we are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would like to think that that's huge, you know?
I wonder about that sober thing. Because I remember when they had their initial breakup thing, Gene was kind of like, it's hard to stay sober around those guys, and they don't really have a respect for my sobriety. Like at band practice, they all crack open beers,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
but I'm sober, and I've found that like if drinking is a problem for you, then it's your problem, and it's not other people's. So like people are ask me if they can drink around me if it's okay, and I'm like, yeah, it's totally fine. And it is.
Yeah, I think I think that's totally true. But I think when you're freshly starting to get trying, like it took Gina a while to try to get fucking sober.
Yeah,
Like
he
it wasn't easy for him, and it wasn't just drinking. Like I think it was a snowball into. I don't know.
yeah
It wasn't. It was a lot more than just you know. It was expensive things in little bags, if you know what I mean. Is from
yeah
what I understand.
yeah.
I don't know what kind of things fully, but something like that. And it's
It's actually probably
it's
nothing we should be commenting on anyway. No, I think
yeah, and I think I mean bottom line is I remember he once said is you know he wasn't much of a gentleman's drinker, or just to have a gentleman's smoke, It's like no, that isn't the way he works, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
I can totally relate to that.
No, me too. Yeah, I'm not. If I have a beer, that's kind of I'm not
Oh,
stopping.
you want to do shots? Okay, take your shot out of the bottle, and I'll take the rest of the bottle.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah. No, but I think they're in a good place.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been going
where they are now. Like it's from what I've seen them, like they're cordial, and yeah, they've been doing the damn deal. And it's like, I mean, when's the last time you've heard of any Ween drama?
Yeah, not since they broke up.
Yeah, and that's huge. I mean, what else can you say?
That was some drama, though.
It was, yeah.
As forumites, I remember that shit.
Yeah, we had a front row seat.
Yeah.
Front row seat. They were in our seats.
Fucking A.
Pollyanna came up from left field.
Oh my God, that was fucked up.
From the left field bleachers, swinging. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh yeah, no, I remember.
Gina's wife or whatever it was.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Here's the problem.
Jesus Christ.
Oh shit, Yoko Ono coming through. Yeah. I watch sometimes I watch YouTube videos of like vacations, people going on vacations, resorts, and Disney World is a huge fan of Disney World, and there was just a thing, and all of a sudden one of the guys mentioned, yeah, at the Polynesian resort in Disney World, that building right over there on the lower left corner is where John Lennon stayed, and that's where he signed the legal paperwork for the Beatles to break up properly. And I was like, holy shit, I've been there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool. And then, so yesterday I wore my, I made a Polynesian playlist. I wore my, Hawaiian shirt and my, what's that called? The white knit pants or whatever that you can wear on the beach in Hawaii and still be cool.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So, I don't know. I was feeling the vibes, man. The Hawaiian, Polynesian vibes.
Oh, look, my cam came on. Whoop. Yeah, what's on your what's on a Polynesian playlist?
Well, it's pretty good. It's a lot of fun. Let's see here. Playlist.
Yeah, give us a taste.
Initially you just got to throw them in there. Ooh, look, my funeral mix. I've been working on a funeral playlist.
Oh, what's on that?
Well, Alive by the Beastie Boys, Root Down, Beastie Boys, Car Thief, High Plains Drifter, Polynesian Dream. by the best Hawaiian luau. And those I added yesterday because it's like, you got to keep it up to date, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've had a couple good friends pass away in the past few years, and it's like for both of them. And actually, I just had one pass away a couple weeks ago. A few weeks ago. The funeral was a couple weeks ago, and it's like for all three of them, it's like
what?
this is bullshit that there's no music representing them right now. You know what I mean? Like it. I don't know. That's kind of just one of the things I thought of, like for almost all of them. But yeah, Polynesian delights. So Jump in the Line, Rocco Hula Baby by Elvis, and then just some traditional. Like I just in Apple iTunes I put in some what's that called? Polynesian playlist, Tiki playlist, and just listen to them and just kind of cherry pick the ones that I thought. So Quincy Jones, Soul Bossa Nova, Yuma Sumac. A lot of them are like from the 50s and 60s.
Cool.
And then you question, is that the real deal? Like, is that the music that represents, or are they posers? Just, and is the current stuff the real deal?
I don't know. What current stuff? Like what?
Well, I mean, there is current stuff. I mean, there's definitely artists that are playing Polynesian delights left and right,
Yeah.
Musicians that are coming up with stuff, that is their own take on, the island vibes,
That sounds a little kitschy.
Well, that exactly. But isn't the kitschiest shit ever from like the 50s and 60s that are kind of like,
no, I mean, I got a whole box set of that stuff. It's pretty sweet, but I mean,
I know it's sweet, but it's like, but what is it?
I know. Some of it's.
Do you know what I mean?
Some of it's really enjoyable. Like, you ever heard of Idan Abez? He's Nature Boy.
Nature Boy.
Yeah. Not Ric Flair. Eden Abez. I'll send it to you. It's pretty sweet.
I definitely had Nature. I saw Nature Boy because Gene Ween has a song called Nature Boy, and I was like, oh shit, look at that.
Huh.
It wasn't. Yeah. Nat King Cole. Yeah, no, I saw that song.
Yeah.
By who?
His name's Eden Abez.
I mean, everybody has a song called Nature Boy.
Yeah, sounds like it, actually. Edie, what's up? Oh, for fuck's sake. My dog wants me to take her out. Fucking little bitch. I can call her a little bitch because she is a little bitch.
Bitch ass. What's the first name?
Edith. Actually, Edith, but we call her Edie.
No, I'm sorry. Oh, Eden Abaz?
Oh, the guy. Yeah, Eden. Just Eden, And then AHBEZ. Hello? Uh-oh. Pizza. Lakey. I'm going to go ahead and say that's the end of the podcast. Thanks for listening. That motherfucker dipped out. All right. We'll see you in episode 4. Have a good night, day, whatever the fuck you're doing.